I've been a Sonic fan all my life, but I have yet to touch the fan game scene, especially the 3D ones. But I tried Sonic Daybreak for the first time, and honestly, I'm impressed. I've been blown out of the water by what this game can do, and I want to take this video to do a little deep dive into my experience trying it out for the first time and how it grew on me. Hi, I'm Seaside. I've been a lifelong Sonic fan and gamer, and let's talk about Sonic Daybreak. Sonic Daybreak had a demo at Sage 25 this year. Sage 25, Sonic Amateur Games Expo. It's like a yearly showcase of Sonic fan games, mods, etc. Whatever the community is up to, they can submit it for the community to download and try out. I've known about Sage like for a good chunk of my time on the internet, but I decided this year, hey, I'm going to actually go try out some games. I want to see what the community has to offer and what they're working on. Because here and there, I would hear about a project that gets some popularity. You know, Sonic Mania, the team behind that was a group of fans. They're very passionate. But one of the first games that caught my attention was Sonic Daybreak. I actually heard about it through Twitter. And I thought, you know what? Why not this one? I'll try this one for the first time. And my experience at first was a little bit rocky. I will say is definitely an adjustment. This game, even though I'll say this is like an evolution of the adventure style gameplay with like a hint of Unleashed in there, wasn't exactly vibing with me at first. I thought Sonic's controls were a little bit unwieldy at first, and I thought this game's momentum and physics were off the charts. This might be a thing for other 3D fan games, I'm not sure. But for me, as a newcomer to this type of game, yeah, this was a real adjustment. I'm going to be real. The momentum really threw me off. I honestly had the thought, I remember thinking at one point, this game is drunk off its own momentum. And by the time I finished the demo on the first try, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. But one of the key things that brought me back to keep playing it is that there are different paths, and I thought, hey, these type of games are about, you know, getting better and practicing and learning how to do better runs. I started doing that, and that's when I started to notice how fun it was. Once you learn the routes and you get yourself familiar with how Sonic functions and how he controls, it's super fun. And it's so big. The levels are so big and so vast that it's really fun to just go at breakneck speed and just go nuts with how fast you can go. And every level like stands out really well. Like the tutorial, I love the look of the tutorial, like this little Greek architecture, ethereal, dreamlike, rainbow, like dream world you're in. I love that stuff. Tropical Haven is fun. I love the colors. It's so big. So many good routes. Minty Slopes is fun too. I will say I ran into a few bugs going through these levels, I'll say. It's a demo and the game is still in the works, so I'm not going to fault them too much, but they definitely need to tweak what the player can do if they find themselves in parts of the level that I don't think the devs intended for you to be in. Because I definitely found myself on a ledge here or there and unable to get back onto the main route. And I was like, that's a little odd. I kind of thought maybe they would account for that, but hey, you know what? I hope maybe they hear this feedback and they'll apply it. I think that the game has a really strong foundation. Like this evolution of the adventure style gameplay is like honestly solid. It's great. I look forward to what the team has to bring to the table next time. I know they're working on other levels. I think they're going to work on putting Shadow in the game, so I'm curious how they're going to do that. Oh, that's something I got to mention. The music's phenomenal. It's by a guy named Xeno. He's on YouTube. I'll show like a screenshot of his account. Make sure to check out his music. It's really good. I actually have been listening to it on my off time while I've been editing this video. And you know, best of luck to the team, because I know one of the devs actually has a video on YouTube detailing their experience making Daybreak. I think his name is Zach the Insomniac. It's actually a really interesting watch, him detailing the struggles and journey of making Daybreak. I remember he said he was concerned about the game not clicking with people, and I think that's something is definitely a hurdle for the game for people to overcome. But once you overcome it, it's worth it. But yeah, best of luck to the team. And that's Sonic Daybreak, my experience with it anyway. I want to propose a little bit of a question to any Sonic fans who are watching, familiar with other fan games. What can I try next, actually? I'm really curious to try other fan games, 3D especially. I'm a 3D guy, you know. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was my first Sonic game. I literally have the case right here. So give me suggestions. I'd love to explore more of these games. I enjoyed my time with Daybreak. I know one of you knows one other 3D Sonic game I could try. A fan game anyway, not the main lines. And suggest them to me in the comments. I may make a video about it. Who knows? But honestly, I'd love to. Actually, I will make a video about it because I want to share my experience with you guys. Because if there's something that's missing today in modern gaming, it's sharing video games and experiences. I think that's something, as the world gets more and more isolated, that's like really missing, that we need to take back. So if you guys are down to join me on this journey of sharing, you know, a very niche part of the Sonic community, by all means, drop a subscription and like, please. I'd really appreciate the support, especially since I'm just starting off right here. Anyways, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.